the Kidz Outdoors event. You know, I've been doing this for the last 4 or 5 years and have really gotten involved. And this year's going to be special because I'm taking Jason Sisk. He's 8 years old and he has leukemia.
Seeing a kid that goes through things that has no pain for just a few moments is what a father wants to see.
My happy papa. Yes, sir.
You proud of me?
I'm proud of you, son.
This not all for special needs. This takes one person to start something, and it can make a world of difference for a lot of people.
Ozark Mountain, give me this line, baby.
Kidz Outdoors is an organization dedicated to raising money for research for childhood diseases.
Probably scared the poop out of you.
You think? And these kids right here that you brought us up, give us the opportunity maybe to touch their lives.
God has blessed me with some incredible hunts.
Double gun, baby.
As my daddy always said, never forget where you came from. Dominator 365 is brought to you by Elite Archery, Hawk Optics, Realtree, MMC Armory, the Tattletale Decoy, Dual Game Calls, Solid Broadheads, Scott Releases, CBE Sights, Dominator Toothbrush, and Winner's Choice Bowstrings. Well, the pre-hunt always starts at the Civic Center there in Huntington, Tennessee. And what I love about it is you get to see a lot of old friends and all the new kids that's coming to the event.
And if it runs over your toe, it doesn't hurt you.
Look
It only
at
weighs
that.
300 pounds.
My kind of camo right there, buddy. Hey, I like that. What'd you get? Y'all, I want you to meet Miss Carol Clark. This lady has a heart of gold.
Well, it's because of you that I became involved with these children several years ago. You called me about a child's event and said this is something you would really be interested in and I would love for you to participate. That day changed my life.
You know, and it's all about giving back and what it does to you. Let me tell you something. We get more out of helping these kids than those kids could ever imagine. You know it? Because it humbles us, it leaves us totally speechless, doesn't it?
It does. It'll make a total change in your life to get involved with these children.
How are you? Phillip Vanderpool. This was a very special hunt because it's a hunt that I donated to the Kidz Outdoors organization, and Dan purchased this hunt so he could give back to Kidz Outdoors.
Dan, he helped us raise money for what we need to do, and we need money in order to accomplish what we're accomplishing.
Absolutely.
Carol invited me over to the Kidz Outdoors event this year, and when I heard that she was giving away a turkey hunt with Phillip Vanderpool, I said there's no way that anybody's leaving this building with that hunt except me.
Loving that, buddy. Firstborn in Alabama.
Now Rick and Dan were going to sit in one blind. Harrison, myself, and cameraman Don Palmer were going to get in the other blind. Now, keep in mind with turkeys, there's nothing ever set in stone. Expect the unexpected. I've done a little sequence of calling with the old mouth calls there, and I'm working them, and I look, and boom, there is the gobbler walking right out in front of the blind. And here's Harrison about half asleep. I'm trying to get Don's attention, trying to get Harrison's attention. It's all happening fast, let me tell you. Well, Harrison's over there asleep. His head is leaning over almost in my lap. buddy. But I can tell you this, when he got that Benelli around and got that bead on that old gobbler's head, snap, crackle, pop, and I mean the head rocked. Hey, Dominator 365, baby. It's game day today, ain't it?
When he said it was time to go look at it, I was excited, and I was kind of nervous because it's my first turkey, going to retrieve it. And when I got to it, I saw that it was a big turkey.
What makes this so special is this is a Kidz Outdoors event. Rick and Carol Clark, they head this up, the organization, and Don Palmer behind the camera, capturing all the action. The dual game calls, what can I say? Put them right in their lap, didn't they?
They did.
Good God.
The time we get to spend together in the woods, especially with it being his first turkey, it was an experience and a memory that we'll never forget.
Well, I can certainly say that I think Dan done a fantastic job taking Harrison hunting and leaving that lasting impression on this turkey hunt, and I think he's hooked for life. Remember, if you take a kid hunting, you're not hunting for your kid. It was time to head to the Tennessee White Oak Lodge with Dennis and Jerry Benjamin. And you know, these folks, after the last 5 years, we are like family.
We're here at Tennessee at the White Oak Lodge. We're with Phillip Vanderpool, my son Jason, who's diagnosed with leukemia on a turkey hunt this weekend. He's had to undergo some extensive chemo treatments. Me and his mom honestly believe that the outdoors has done wondrous things for him.
Welcome to Kidz Outdoors. Joydale Pierce and little Jason Sisk is sitting in this blind over here. Cameraman Don Palmer, Whitney, Sisk back there. It's gonna be a good day. That's all I know. Well, I just let out a series of yanking and cranking on those turkey calls. Next thing I know, Joydale says, we got turkeys coming. I look over at Jason and his eyes are as big as $50. I mean, this boy was wound up like a B string on a banjo. We're all scrambling around there trying to get everything positioned. Joydale's trying to make sure that he's not going to kill two with one shot. He's finally telling him, shoot number 3, shoot number 3. They're spread out there and they're just kind of lined out. And finally Jason gets down on the gun and we give him the go ahead to shoot. Got it, buddy. You got it. All right. Good job, young man. Good job. Give him a little love. Good job. Hey, did we bring them in or what?
What do you think, Dad? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First turkey? I am a happy papa. Yes, sir. I'm proud of you, son.
You know, I questioned myself that day whether I should have let little Jason shoot that Jake or not. Well, let me tell you something. In the woods that day, that was the biggest turkey, and he has leukemia. But the good thing is he's in remission, and he's never shot his first turkey yet.
Well, Dad, that's a turkey. He didn't even kick.
I told you.
Oh, so he put this thing on me.
Hey, look at that camera and say it's game day every day.
Game day every day.
Pick him up, grab him, hold up him, and look at him. That's your bird. That's your gobbler. Pick him up. Now look at that rascal. Look at that.
bigger than you are. Look at old Don there. Come on in here, boys. Get down here with us.
Well, we're sitting here. Can we do something? Let's keep God.
There's people in our communities around. If you ever start a chapter around your community, you'll be surprised at the people that will come.
Amen.
Jason's dad,
Amen.
Whitney, summed it up for me when he said, even though Jason's in remission, he said a lot of parents try to protect their kids and keep them enclosed. But in this case, he let Jason come out and enjoy God's great outdoors.
That's why you always pray before you go hunting.
That's right, buddy. And who gets all the glory?
God.
You know what I love about the Kidz Outdoors events? It's letting the kids have their time, have their moment, doing the high fives. Even the parents get into it, and everyone involved. You get to see people sharing a true hunt camp, what it was meant to be. It's not always about the kill, it's about that experience that they can enjoy in the outdoors and the camaraderie that brings them closer together. And remember this, if you take a kid hunting, you'll never have to hunt for your kid. Tell me about it. Did you get it?
Yeah.
These fans need to be lifted up.
Yeah, lift them up.
So anytime you can get involved with like Kidz Outdoors, and Miss Carol Clark here heads it up, by all means do so, because I can promise you, you'll get more out of it than you ever could imagine.
This is true.
And thank you for joining Dominator 365, where it's game day every day.